Good evening and welcome to tonight's Oranmore-Maree One Club Lotto draw. Tonight is Monday, June 5th, and I'm sure there's a lot of people tuned in tonight to see who our jackpot winner was from last week. So first of all, we're going to announce match threes from last week. We had 5 match 3 winners: Maree Kane, Anne Sheridan, Rachel Fitzgerald, Annette Hassett, and Pat Radigan. So congratulations to all 3 who will be sharing in the €150 prize. And now, without further ado, we'd like to announce our jackpot winner from last Monday night, a jackpot of €19,600. And that winner is here with us tonight, Ciara Maguire. Ciara, congratulations. We're delighted that somebody local has won the jackpot and someone that plays our lotto every week. So, we'd also like to urge our supporters out there to continue playing the lotto, as this could be you someday as well. So, Ciara, again, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Ciara's going to stay with us now and help us with tonight's lotto draw. So, I'll hand over to Dervla there for that.
Great, thanks, Ciara. It's great to have you here with us tonight. It's been hard to keep quiet all week, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Okay, we get the ball spinning for tonight. So our jackpot tonight is €2,000. So we get the first one out. Bring up the camera there. The jackpot number
Is 23.
perfect. I can just put it there. Thanks, Ciara. We go again. Second ball.
Second one is number 30.
Brilliant. 2 more.
Third one is number 1.
And the last one tonight.
And the final number is 21.
21. Okay, so perfect. So the 4 numbers again tonight, just to recap, are 23, 30, 1, and 21. So if you have matched 4, you will have won tonight's jackpot of 2,000. And thanks again to Ciara. It's great to have her here again, as she's supported us all along, and that's just brilliant. I'm delighted for her. So we'll be back to you after the news with the update on tonight's results, and maybe it could be you that won tonight. So over to Colleen now for this week's news. Thank you.
Well, thanks very much. Hello, and you're very welcome to the Oranmore-Maree One Club News for this week. And thanks very much to everybody there. And certainly great to see a jackpot winner indeed. Well, starting off the news this week, of course, and the big Renville development, of course, the members and community information morning for the Renville Sports and Community Grounds took place for members of our Oranmore-Maree GAA One Club and the local community on Saturday last. It was in the Galway Bay Golf Resort Clubhouse, and the event included overview of the plans for Renville Sports and community, of course, as well as the unveiling of the planned timeline for the project. There was a great response indeed from all who attended, and on board Planal, of course, granted permission for the project in March of this year for the much needed Renville Sports and Community Grounds, a sports centre of excellence in the area of Oranmore-Maree. Renville Sports and Community Grounds will serve the sporting needs of the area with a number of all-weather and full-size pitches and other community facilities, and the vision for the development is to deliver in Renville leading sports facilities which will be of benefit, of course, to the members of the Oranmore-Maree GAA One Club. That's the Oranmore-Maree GAA Club, the Oranmore-Maree Camogie Club, and the Mhuire Ladies Football Club as well, which merged, of course, in 2019 into one integrated club, and the wider community also for generations to come. Well, it's planned that ultimately the Renville Sports and Community Grounds will include 1 full-size 4G pitch, 3 full-size sand-based grass pitches, various training and warm-up areas, club pavilion, of course, with multiple changing rooms, a ball wall, community facilities area, secure low-level lit 2-kilometre community walking and running track, a public children's playground area, preservation of Ring Fort as a local heritage and educational site, and a community parking area with accessible public toilets and baby changing facilities, which will help further service Renville Park and Graveyard. This will be a mammoth undertaking for the club, of course, and a lot of support will be needed from the local community in order to see this to fruition. Well, we're currently embarking on a fundraising campaign to raise vital funds in order to get the project kicked off, and you can check out Club's app, of course, for details on the current Phase 1 pitch development fundraiser. And of course, you can check out our website, Oranmore-Maree GAA Club, as well. Well, moving to the hurling, and our senior hurling jersey draw will take place on the 19th of June in the coming weeks, of course, at the Oranmore-Maree GAA gym in the Maree Community Centre. One entry costs €250, 2 entries for €400, and previous winners include Grasshopper Landscaping, Lohan Joinery, O'Connor Engineering, Supermax in Oranmore. And of course, if you want to get involved, you can contact the Hurling Committee for further details there. Well, there's plenty of draws and competitions at the moment. And of course, the competition to design our historic new One Club crest is underway. And it's the next step on our One Club journey to amalgamate the 3 club crests and design a standalone crest for the One Club. And we want it to be designed by the young people of Oranmore-Maree. And to find the best one, we're running a simple design competition with some great prizes, with each of the 4 category winners awarded with €100 vouchers for our Player Fit Club shop. Well, you can check out the QR code on screen or visit our club website, Oranmore-Maree GAA.com, or check out Club's app for all of the details. And the competition for that one will close on midnight, July 31st. And of course, the winners will be announced at the start of the new school year in September. Congratulations to the Galway senior camogie team, who got their championship off to a fine start with a win at Naomh against Cork on Saturday. The final score, Galway won 12, Cork 12 points. And well done to our 4 players on the team who played their part in the victory. Well done to Roisin, Rachel, Naomh and Eilish, who got on the score sheet with this fine point for Galway. Next up for the girls, an away tie against Clare in a fortnight. And our under-12 camogie girls, meanwhile, have qualified, of course, for the county final. The under-12 League Shield final, to be precise, and our opponents in that one will be Rahoon Newcastle. The game will be played this Saturday, June 10th at 2 p.m. in St. Thomas's GAA grounds. Please come out and support the girls in their final competitive game of the season. Best of luck to everyone involved there. Well, many thanks to Ballandreen, who came to Maree for an under 8 and under 9 camogie blitz recently, and there was lovely weather with some wonderful camogie skills on display, with ice cream treats all round to round off the evening for all of the girls. And very well done to everyone involved on what was an enjoyable evening of camogie indeed. Hard luck to the Galway minor hurlers, and in particular our club representatives Colin Burke, Tomas Blake and Dylan Melia, who faced Clare in the All-Ireland final on Sunday in Semple Stadium. The game finished Clare 222, Galway 411, a 5-point win for the Clare lads. Colin and Tomas both featured in the game, which saw Clare winning their first All-Ireland title since 1997 and only their second in total. Well, to football news then, men's football, and unfortunately not a great weekend from an adult football perspective. The intermediate footballers were beaten in the league, travelling to Glenamaddy on Friday evening and losing out 115 to 110 in the end. The junior A team beaten by Caltra in the championship 212 to 19 in a hot Oranmore today. Oranmore-Maree leading by 3 points in half time, but Caltra rallied really strongly in the second half to run out deserved winners. The Junior A's must win their next game to ensure keeping their Junior A status. Scores on the day: Luke Smith with 1-3, Iggy Eigner with 4 points, while there was a point each for Owen Lohan and Connor Kwan. The Junior C footballers, meanwhile, had their first defeat in the championship, going down by 3-10 to 2-8 to a strong Anna Down side. They're still well in the championship, and hopefully they can bounce back from this. Scorers on the day were Andy O'Connell with 2 goals, Jack Grealish with 6 points, and a point each from Paul Carroll and John O'Donnell. The next adult football games are on the weekend of the 16th to the 18th of June. The intermediates have Division 3A League playoff at home against Headford. The Junior A's will be away to Corfin, and the Junior C's at home to Killannin. And further details on those games will be, of course, on our social media. We'll have more in our One Club News next week, and you can check out galwayga.ie for all the fixtures, of course, as well. Well, as we reported last week, our under-16 boys footballers were in county final action in the A final and losing out to Clare Galway in Tuam Stadium last Monday night. In the end, it finished Clare Galway 3-11, Oranmore-Maree 14 points. Our scores on the night were Neil DePuer with 8 points, Matthew Allen with 2 points, while there was a point each for Jonah O'Halloran, Jack Raftery, Jack Leahy and Dan Cullinan. Meanwhile, our under-14s playing in the under-15 Division 2 Championship had a nice win away to Killannin on Tuesday last. It finished Oranmore-Maree B 3-12, Killannin A 2-8. The next round of games there will be on June 20th after the junior cert. Meanwhile, some juvenile games this week in hurling. Our under-13As are at home to Michael Cusacks on Tuesday at 6:45. The under-13Cs are away to Clarenbridge on Thursday at 6:45. The under-12s are in 1B at home to Athenry at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and in 4B at 2 p.m. also against Athenry. The under-12s, meanwhile, in 6A on Sunday at 10 a.m. at home to Tyna Abbey Denairi, and the under-13As will be back in action then next Monday against Loughrea at home at 6:45. Well, good luck to our 3 Oranmore-Maree club players, Kieran McDonough, James Murphy and Michael Burke, as well as coach Tim Rabbit, who are part of the Galway minor football team that will face Ulster champions Derry in the All-Ireland quarter-final this Saturday at 3:30 p.m. as part of a double header in Avant Money Park Sean McDermott in Carrigan-Shannon. That one part of a double bill, Monaghan and Mayo, the second game, and that one's at 5:15. Both games live on the Sport TG Car YouTube channel. Well, to the Naomh were under 12 ladies footballers, then they continued their county league campaigns recently. The Reds were in action against Salthill Knocknacarra in Group 1, enjoying a 5 win over Salthill Knocknacarra in Old Maree. They enjoyed a cooling dip in Renville afterwards, as can be seen here, and their final group games against Tuam Cortoon this Thursday at 7:30 in the St. Pat's Educate Together School in Tuam. Well, for the Orange squad, after 3 wins in their opening 3 rounds and in defeating the last round, they gave a really impressive display, defeating Corfin in New Maree. And Fursies are the next team up for the Orange squad on Tuesday week. That's June 13th in the PCH pitch. Well, the blue side are in action. They played their final group game, I should say, in Old Maree against a very strong Salthill Knocknacarra side. The girls battled right to the end of that one, but unfortunately came out on the wrong side of the scoreline in the end. The green squad had a bye week, meanwhile, as they prepare for a long journey to Glinsk for their next game. And that's this coming Thursday, June 8th at 7:15 p.m. And they'll finish the league campaign away to Loughrea. And finally, well done to former Oranmore-Maree hurlers Robert O'Grady, Luke Mulvihill and Declan Gill, who are part of the Tipperary-based San Francisco hurling team that won the Paddy's Cup, which is for home-based players in San Francisco. And well done to the lads there. And that's your Oranmore-Maree One Club News for this week. And now it's back to Seamus in the Maree Community Centre.
We're also going to announce that the Oranmore-Maree One Club and the Lotto Committee have generously decided to donate an additional €3,000 to our Lotto Jackpot. So the jackpot will be €5,000 from next Monday night, and the reason they have done that is just because of the continued support of the Lotto from all the members out there. So we're urging all our members to please keep playing the Lotto. It's a vital part of our annual club fundraising. and that's the reason for the increase. So we'd like to thank the club and the Lotto Committee for that, and hopefully we might have another jackpot winner in the very near future. So please keep playing, and thanks again, and we'll see you all next week.
And thanks very much to Seamus indeed there. As we mentioned, the jackpot tonight, €2,000. No winner of our jackpot. And we're adding €3,000, of course, for next week, as we said there. So we had plenty of winners in terms of match 3 tonight. 3 winners who will share in €150, of course. And our winners tonight were Ivan Divany, Brendan Hannafy, and Nora Shaughnessy. Of course, a lot of familiar names there. The numbers tonight were 23, 31, and 21. And as we mentioned, next week's jackpot will be €5,000. Well, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest notifications on when we go live and when other videos appear on our channel as well. And we'd love to hear from you. If you've any news for our One Club news bulletins, get in touch. You can contact your section PRO. You can send us a private message on Facebook, Oranmore-Maree GAA Club, Twitter, GAA Maree Oran, and on Instagram, Oranmore_Maree_GAA. Well, that's it. That's our One Club Lotto and news for this week. Thanks as always for joining us. Until next Monday night, then, Slán is back.